I'm Stephanie, and this is Snowdome of the Day, the Advent Edition, Day 14. Today's Snowdome is a tiny little cube, and it shows an angel feeding a deer. It's a perfect little scene. You can make up all kinds of stories about it. As my neighbor would say, oh dear. What I'm thinking about today, though, is how in the scriptures of the Advent and Christmas season, angels are messengers. And so I think my word for the day will be messenger. Just in case you've noticed, it is late in the day today, and that just happens sometimes. Thinking about messengers and angels, this messenger perhaps is telling the deer, oh, sweet little deer, don't worry. There's shelter to be found. And look, I have some nice deer food in my angel robe pocket for you. My message is one of justice and sustenance. I will help you to be sure that you have a home so you are not evicted from the forest. Maybe. Something I think about is that when we tell these stories of the angelic messengers and we celebrate those messages and messengers, I worry that we normal people forget that we too can be messengers of good news. I also worry that we become encumbered with stage fright. We think, do I have to give a speech? What if the person I'm talking to doesn't want to hear the message? But here's the thing, a message doesn't have to be long, and it doesn't have to be one that is unwelcome or inappropriate. The angels that came to the shepherds and the other people in that nativity scene said something simple like this: good news, a king is born. So it's pretty short, it didn't take up much time. Other things that a person could say could be something like this: good news, the kids' Christmas pageant at church was amazing, even though they had to do the whole thing by video. And in fact, and this is my truth, it might have been better on video because no one had stage fright. That's good news. And it functions as an invitation because the person who hears you say that, if they say, really? I'm curious to see what that pageant's like, you send them the YouTube link. If they don't want the link, don't send it to them. That's a way that you can send somebody a piece of good news. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, today we remember the invitations that we receive from others, the messages of good news that we receive, and I think we can remember that we too can offer invitations and messages of good news. I'm going to take this angel and deer back inside so they can stay warm in their little snow dome before it becomes an ice dome. I thank you for being willing to receive good news and to share the good news. May it be so for all of us each day. Amen.